back, folks. It's John Pettipas recording at 12 minutes past 6 o'clock on Friday night, the 27th day of December, 2019. Only 4 more days left, and in 2019 we turn over a new year and a new generation and another decade. That's the word I'm looking for. Decade. So it's our New Year's production, my dear friends, and we welcome you back. It's our first, it was our initial year broadcast on the wonderful system called the Internet Computer Machine on the YouTube channel. And let me tell you, you're the wonderful people. Each and every one of your viewers from Mississauga, Ontario, to Mohammed in Halifax, to friends in St. John's, Newfoundland, to folks up north, to some of you folks I see in Florida have heard me, from New England, all over North America and any place that YouTube is available there and God's great wide world. So welcome back, New Year's production. I'm going to go over a few highlights of what we went over the past year, and this, our initial production was done on went in the air on Saturday, the 24th day of August 2019, and we paid tribute to the wonderful, let's shine some light in the matter, the wonderful Cape Breton miners, right here at Port Morian, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. And we paid tribute to all miners, especially the coal miners, anywhere in North America or the world. Wonderful, wonderful folks. You're right up there next to the soldiers and Christ Almighty himself. You're great people. Think the world of you. Our French ancestors, it's with sincere regret, and original European Cape Breton settlers, first permanent European Cape Breton settlers in Cape Breton, we pay sincere tribute and gratitude to all you've done, doing now, and will do. You are just a fine bunch of fellas, and we salute you. Great folks. Now, I also talked about Brexit this year. Boris Johnson. Somebody I was speaking to on the telephone last week, and I said, your haircut, told him your haircut looks like Friendly Giant. Bob Holmes used to be Friendly Giant in television when we were kids. Or Boris Johnson. So, you know, I said, no, I'm loving this. He said, that's great. So I had to speak to somebody else, and she told me, you know, she's a good one to follow news. And she said, I don't think Boris ever combs his hair. But it doesn't matter. He wins the election. You know, Great Britain, great people in Great Britain. From Scotland to Wales to Ireland, you name it. Northern Ireland, all across the United Kingdom, Great Britain. The country that was instrumental in defeating Hitler and winning World War II, maintaining our freedom as we know it, does not need a bunch of bureaucrats in Brussels telling them what to do. No! They can make up their own minds to run their affairs and run their country. Margaret Thatcher was right. She was right to keep the pound sterling, not the euro. And Boris says, well, get it done. Get it done he's doing. Doing a great job, Boris. You can't beat Boris. Now, 2019 was the 50th anniversary of the first man on the moon. Neil Armstrong and his colleague Buzz Aldrin, and gentleman up in the Space Marshal Control and all, Mr. Mike Collins. The famous Apollo landing on the man in the moon of late July 1969. Okay? And the Internet, this wonderful thing, the computer machine. Wonderful. They take it. Without this, we wouldn't be having the privilege and honor of speaking to you wonderful folks. Now, it's not all good. I have to say this. P.O. And I'll let you in a little secret. It's not post office. I'm going to use a 4-letter word. I was warned to watch my mouth, but I'm pissed off. Yes, P-I-S-S-E-D, off. Pissed off. All right? Why is John Pettipas pissed off? Wonderful mill workers and foresters, whole forest sector. Hundreds, thousands of people. They want to keep their jobs. There's this guy, Prime Neil. He's been a good premier up in the He's been up in the Lao as a good premier, but they're wrong. They're wrong. We need our mill. We need our forestry folks. All the folks that cut the wood, bring it to the road, truck it, mechanics, people who sell chips from the sawmill, right from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, up to Cape Breton Island, from PEI, into New Brunswick, all over rural areas. Okay, if you're a professor, look at this. Peanuts. What are my beloved, wonderful rural Nova Scotia? They're good to feed an elephant. They're good to eat when you're watching a hockey game or watching the news. But peanuts. Peanuts for people in rural Nova Scotia? I say no. Wait, Nova Scotia needs forestry. The wonderful men that run these machines. Wear these fine safety helmets. Right, folks. There. I better cool myself down. I'm going to, pardon me, but I'm going to mix myself a highball. Every morning I have a liter of milk. The rest of the day, hit the bottle. I'm in the juice. Now, watch this. Famous Auld Cove highball. You start off with the Nova Scotia juice, apple juice. Orange juice does well too if it's on sale at Sobeys. Now, we have, bring the New Year's, bring the good stuff out. It's the Scotchburn, 2%. Top it off. Can you drink this down in one gulp? Watch this. Au de toi. Wonderful, good stuff. Wonderful customer home me one time. Lady from Monastery, she says, that man got away with words. You can handle his milk too. And a wonderful thing, when you're trying to handle your milk, you keep sober and drug free. So you're bright-eyed, bushy-tailed for Mass on Feast of the Holy Family on Wednesday morning, New Year's Day, the first day of January. Okay, you can go to the dance, enjoy yourself, and come home. By the way, speaking of church, this is a true story. I'm up in East Bay, up to Old Route 4, coming from Sydney back to St. Peter's, towards the Cancer Causeway. 3 young guys went out to visit their friends. They came up from Sydney, they checked out, their mother or father dropped them off, and it was getting late, and they went to the dance at East Bay, and they were good people. So their friends, the mother said, look, put them up in the room. Your brother's gone off to Ontario to work in a car plant, and other guys in the army. And so so anyway, they put them up for night. In the morning they said, you have to come to church with us. They get a nice breakfast, nice hearty Cape Breton breakfast, come to church. Went to the church. Now, they're Presbyterians in Sydney. They're Protestant Scotch, but they're great people. So anyway, they go to the church. And it's packed Sunday morning. There was no such thing as Saturday night mass in those years. And the little fellow, the boy was by the priest, and the priest leaned over and he said, get 3 chairs for the Presbyterians. He seen they were standing up in the back and wanted to show them hospitality. 3 chairs for the Presbyterians, he said. The little fellow didn't move. He said it again. 3rd time he said, I said get 3 chairs for the Presbyterians. Little fellow looked up at the priest. Okay, Father, you asked for it. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! 3 cheers for the Presbyterians. He thought it's C-H-E-E-R. Okay, but it was 3 cheers for the Presbyterians. It's a true story. Anyway, they take your wonderful people. It's my distinct pleasure, privilege, and honor. On those computer machines, there's a subscribe button. I had to learn that. You press the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a cent, but as we make new productions, and we certainly will be, you electronically notify there's new production reviews, and they tell me there's a like button. Well, the newfangled things they have on that computer machine, it's quite something. Subscribe button, a like button. Just like when we got the indoor plumbing in, there was a handle to flush the toilet. Pretty good. You learn these things. Anyway, back to the thing. They take and please press the like button, spread it around, just like the honeybees, the bumblebees, and the blueberry patches of Nova Scotia. Just like over in Newfoundland, my loves, my sons, out in the bake apple patch. Just like down in Maine, the good folks raising cranberries, okay? Do some of that in these parts of this part of the country too. Or the beautiful apple trees, apple blossoms of Annapolis Valley. Just like a bee. Spread it around, okay? Now, spread it all out, my dear friends. So up and loud, Steve McNeil, even though I had my juice, I'm still, what's PO stand for? And it's not the post office. Pissed off. You know, up and loud, the premier been a pretty good premier. Healthcare is in a mess. Look who the minister is. Socialized medicine's not easy to begin with, but look who the minister's in. What do you expect? Oh, hey, here in Nova Scotia. But the premier been a good man, and we're not pleased with this. We're not, my beloved, wonderful rural Nova Scotia. We love rural Nova Scotia. I love what I'm doing here, making these videos. I enjoy it tremendously. We're still a learning experience. It's a learning experience. Like Art Linkletter first started, I'm not Art Linkletter, nor is he John Pettipas. I don't put myself in his esteemed league, but we learn as we go. And they take, so finally I want to thank each and every one of you wonderful people out there again, Computerland, in the past season, tuning in. It's without you, this wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be possible without you folks. And from the fine folks on Mississauga, Ontario, to St. John's, Newfoundland, to Mohammed in Halifax, I'm told some people down in Florida, USA, and New England, all you wonderful folks, and Western Canada, the newly engaged wonderful folks up there in Stony Plain, Alberta. We say, I'm looking forward to your wedding this summer, and I eat big. So I look forward, and I bring my own bottle too. Yes, I bring my own bottle. You don't have to worry about that one. They take it. Wonderful, dear friends. Until next time, this is John Pettipas saying God bless you all, and wish you a very happy New Year. All the best. Happy New Year to everybody out there in Computerland, and we'll see you early in the new year of 2020, the start of a new decade. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good New Year's Eve. Enjoy.